Yeah, I was just thinking about, I'm working on in this company where, there are like, I don't know, 100 I don't know how many programmers are working. So this guy's like rich, and I see him every morning. And I was wondering, like, my brother is also like, I talk to him all the time, but I don't know, I don't know if it's taking, his wife is like very much the opposite. But of me. So I mean, and I was thinking like, what would I care for? I mean, like, and I have like these like uncomfortable socks. Like I don't even know. Like I would like look for pastries, downtown probably somewhere, and look and find have comfortable socks. That's the only thing I would change really. Like you're rich, you already have like a good car, like whatever. You can keep it, You don't need, the nonsense. And and then what do you do? And then you would give it. What would you do with it? I mean, you have a beautiful house, like you have everything. You definitely have. They have everything, right? That money, whatever they want, they can have. And so now, like, what's the point? Like the traveling. The traveling is like, okay, you can travel the world, whatever. But it gets boring. It doesn't matter where you are. It matters who you are. So it's like, it's not really something that humans have the eternal tendency to like just travel constantly. I mean, you have to. You can stay. I mean, whatever you want, you want. But like this is insane. Like, why do the? How come this? How come doesn't this cash these people have? I wonder what they spend it on. And it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, these are not like even the super rich. This is like, this is normal people. This is not something crazy, but it's still overwhelming. I mean, how much can the person want, you know? And does this come like, and it doesn't even come, I mean, yeah, it does come from poor upbringing. That's like, my mom said, like, once hungry, you can never feed. Once some people are hungry for stuff, I guess. So I guess you have to have like a life, like even as a child, that you had, so that you don't need, so that you don't constantly have the craving. That's what the saying actually means. uh, and and that you get bored of these things. I mean, these things pass. You can't constantly like buy new cars and be like my I mean, that's not what. But yeah, I mean, like, so what are you gonna do? I mean, you obviously know that it's not about switching cars or switching houses, or I don't know. So like, so what is it about? And then it becomes boring. So yeah, it's like it's like a natural progression. It should be a natural progression for us. And then you see people who don't have these things, and they're thrilled of having these. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like, I gave a chocolate to a girl in front of the church, which is like nothing. And I turned around, I don't even know why. Yeah, because like somebody was asking her for whatever, a square of chocolate, whatever. Some other person, I said, like, I wanted to turn to say, yeah, why not you give her? And she was like looking at the chocolate with this like wonder. She was like, wow, what did I get? And this happens again and again. And it's like over nothing. So you bring people incredible joy that you've had the whole life to have, really. And then in their face, you'd probably recognize your face when you actually enjoyed all these things, because you can't, like, the enjoyment is just not real. Um, it's not there. Like, you can't see it on like these people on these people. You can see. I mean, and this guy's like a really nice guy. So this is what I would. He looks like a nice guy. So this is what I would tell him to try to do, because it is the ultimate joy. The ultimate joy is to once you've had everything. Obviously, I mean, you are selfish. Children are selfish. I mean, they're, they, yeah, they want a lot. They they take a lot out of you. I mean, I guess for some parents, but they shouldn't be so hard to maintain. But anyways, they have such a need, perhaps maybe because of the society they live in, because where everything, all this is like, actually, I mean, everything normal, you know, is like, yeah, you can go skiing, yeah, you can go for vacation, but all this, yeah, I mean, even when you get old, all this, like, you're not going to be able to ski, you understand that, so so you don't like need that much when you're old, or when you get older. The need is diminishes from these things, and then we seek for other things, and for those things we seek in other people. We don't seek in things. Things become meaningless to us. They should, and you know, we challenge ourselves. We excel in many different ways. But I mean, how can things be the part of it? It's us. We have to invest in us. The investment in us is the only investment that pays off with God. So, because it's perfectly normal.